I'm Dr. Mara Tugade, and this is my pandemic story. It seems like the number 20 holds a very special meaning to me. It is my 20th year as a nephrologist and in the field of dialysis. And in March 2020, I had no idea I was headed to meet two of the most formidable challenges for me: the COVID-19 pandemic and my retina being detached. I have been leading the Renal Solutions Dialysis Center for several years now as its overall medical director, and I am used to usual problems that welcome and end my day. But nothing else compares to what me and my family have to endure since day one of the surgery. My youngest daughter, who is in grade 10, received the suspension of classes and eventual premature closure of the current school year. This prompted us to transfer instantly from our condo in Quezon City to our house in Malolos, Bulacan. We never knew that our stay in our house would take us longer than we expected. NCR to Luzon-wide lockdown was implemented, which forced everyone to limit their activities, most especially the seniors and those with ages 21 and below. Lifestyle was instantly transformed for everyone, and our family is no exception. Our eldest daughter, who is a biology graduate, started working in our company as her dad's assistant. Both of them are the ones who continuously monitor all our centers for their daily stocks of supplies, treatment collections, and face unexpected problems like shortage of staff for sudden submission of their indefinite leaves, ending of contracts, and resignations, which are all for fear of security during this pandemic. Other problems they had to face are the high cost of supplies, mostly needed for disinfection and for staff protection like PPEs. On the other hand, it is a different kind of struggle for me and my CME team. We were in charge of making the infection control protocols and under pandemic policies for the company. Strict compliance for everyone, the patients and the staff, were a real challenge to start with. Facing the cohorts of COVID-19 suspects and confirmed patients is another story. It was in its midst when I suddenly had this partial blindness in my right eye. The consultation at this point was challenging because of my fear of contracting COVID-19. Doctors dying from this illness have been one of the circulating headline news, even in social media. I was more scared of COVID than the problem I had in my vision. Too glad for the call of time by the leaders of our societies, I was able to have my right eye checked, and there was a time that they saw that I had retinal detachment in my right eye. I immediately had an emergency leave and seek other doctors' opinion. I eventually had an urgent eye operation. 20/20 vision is a term used to express normal visual acuity, or that the clarity or sharpness vision is measured at a distance of 20 feet. Experts say that if you have a 20/20 vision, you can see clearly at 20 feet what should normally be seen at that distance. At one point in time, since this pandemic started, I had no choice but to face what went ahead only with my left eye's clear vision, which I call the 10/20 vision. At one point in time also, I had to recuperate at home, leaving the CEO and my lifetime partner forced to take care of the company and our family physically on his own without me, which I call the 10/20 situation. 10/20 in 2020 made me realize now that I am slowly regaining the clear vision in my right eye, and that we made it through these very difficult times because of the big help and support of the RSDC core teams and staff, and the love and care of our own immediate family and spiritual family. Ultimately, our Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals, has touched me as I focus on the God of hope I was comforted. At 10:20, I still managed to see clearly and work wholeheartedly because of God's promise in Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16. I will lead the blind for ways they have not known. Along unfamiliar paths, I will guide them. I will turn the darkness into light before them and make the places smooth. These are the things I will do. I will not forsake.